Yo, so I think I always run into the situation because I've been to Japan so many times and now I'm living in Japan. Is a question that I usually get from a lot of people I know is, so I'm going to Japan. What should I do to prepare? So it's a very important thing that when you come to Japan is that you do a lot of research. You know what you want to do, but that really applies to any place you travel to. So I think the best thing I can do is give you some tips on what to do when you come to Japan. First, for the love of God, get the JR pass. Public transport in this country is expensive, and if you don't, and you're traveling around, you're probably going to pay at least a minimum of $30 a day. And God forbid, if you want to go from a city to another city using the Shinkansen, the bullet train, you're gonna pay at least maybe $200 American Australian. It's expensive, so please get yourself that. Get it in advance, get it a month in advance, because you don't want to be in the country and realize you actually can't get that in the country. And I've had a friend before come to Japan thinking that she could get the JR pass in Japan and find out that she actually couldn't do that. So please get the JR pass. The second tip I have for you is, obviously you're probably going to come to Tokyo, no question about that. You're probably going to come to Osaka, you're probably going to go to Kyoto. If after that, make sure you go to Hiroshima. Take advantage of that JR pass. Hiroshima, you got Nara, you got Miyajima, you've got all this culture, this history of this beautiful country. Take advantage of it and just use it. And if you don't want to as well, please, if you can't go to Kyushu, please go to Kyushu. If you can get to Hokkaido, please go to Hokkaido. Use Peach Airlines. It's cheap. It's a local. It's Japan's. I can't even speak right here. It's Japan's low-cost carrier. Take advantage of it. It's cheap flights. It's beautiful. Maybe you might have to go to another terminal, but hey, it's okay. You can do it because it's gonna give you a great experience. Going to the snowy is really cheap as well. Another tip for you I have is, this is a bit of a cultural tip actually. So, Japanese people don't really appreciate very loud, in-your-face behavior. It tends to be like talking to strangers, just making conversation that they don't necessarily appreciate that. It's seen as a little bit upsetting to the mood. Japanese people tend to always, from what I hear, they tend to want to blend in. Obviously, that's not with everyone, but when you're in the country, it goes and it pays to respect culture. It's not hard to learn how to say hello, thank you, please in Japanese. FYI, just learn to say konnichiwa, hello, good afternoon technically. Please learn to say thank you, arigato, thank you very much, arigato gozaimasu. And if you want to say please, it also means sorry, please say sumimasen. It ain't hard. Politeness, you don't want a person coming to your country and just speaking to you in another language. It's kind of rude. I know it's hard. Make a little bit of effort. Cool, I gotcha, yeah. Really, what I'm trying to say is that just look at how everyone kind of gets on with life, and just, as the old saying goes, do as the Romans do and follow one. And if they're not really out there, just follow along. And you know what? At least you're not gonna be offending people. It's not hard to get your mouth shut sometimes. It's not hard to do that. Just zen it out. Zen it out. Do it. And you know what? You have amazing food. Stuff your mouth with food, and you'll be fine. Another tip I have just came to mind is there are no bins in this country. It's a cultural thing that Japanese people, if they're gonna eat, they eat at a restaurant. Like, they don't really eat around with food. You're not gonna ever see someone walking around with food. It's like really not offensive, it's just strange. And Japanese people are very punctual. So if they're gonna eat, they're gonna make time to eat so they can probably enjoy their food, and you get fed really well here, and it's quite affordable too. And you're gonna enjoy it, but you're gonna make sure you're punctual and don't be late. Like, seriously, that's like faux pas number one. Don't be late in Japan. Like, I don't know, just don't be late. Really, like, please. Nothing to show you is this is my Bible. Like, this is The Lonely Planet, Japan. I love this book so goddamn much. One thing I always hear when people see this book is they're like complaining there's no goddamn pictures, but it's like, hello, you have internet, you have smartphones, use that to look at pictures. What this gives you is a shitload of information. The culture of the place, the history of the place, like the sites you're going to, and the fact that it gives you tips on how to act and that. Like, I think it helps because, you know what, if you Japanese people are going to appreciate that. If you just make an effort to speak a bit of Japanese or try to understand the culture or abide by the culture, it goes really far, and you know what? They'll love you even more, and you'll probably have a better experience. And just a side note too, if you do that in Southeast Asia, like speak the language, you may get a freaking discount. Beautiful. Issues in Japan, well, there is a little bit of gender disparity here that I think is very different to Western nations. So, for example, I had a friend who decided to kind of not really book a place to stay for his first night in Japan, thinking it'd be easy to find a capsule hotel, until he realized with his girlfriend that a lot of capsule hotels don't allow women. But serious, some do. Just make sure you research beforehand where you which ones do accept women, and it just pays to do a little bit of research. Now, if you're like me and you have something like this, yeah, that's called a tattoo. Good luck trying to get into hot springs, gyms, and basically anything that's probably going to mean a bit of working out, a little bit of being, a little bit of public nudity, because that's kind of a thing here in Japan. Yeah, you probably won't really be accepted. Why? It's because tattoos associated with the Yakuza, Japanese Mafia, and it's an indiscriminate way, kind of sort of discriminate way, an indiscriminate way to not let them in and plan what they plan. But hey, that's the culture here. Y'all gonna have to accept it. One of the best things in this country is the beautiful, amazing, consistent public transport system. It is so efficient here. You can get from point A to B, and when you come from a city like Melbourne where the public transport is shit, I'm looking at you, Metro, you rejoice, and it is an experience to take public transport here.
Angelic Moments
I know my
101.
corner right here is beautiful, but seriously, just keep doing it, because just beautiful, man. Legit, the food here is so fucking good. I mean, that ramen, that sushi, that sashimi, that just you know what, you want to have everything, you can get everything, katsudon, all that shit, and you gotta get more shit that you won't ever freaking get in your own country at freaking cheap prices. You can have your own freaking little like room to yourself. Hopefully, you have friends that come with you, and you can get that and then have like shabu shabu, have a bit of teppanyaki if you want. And you know what? It's actually going to be affordable. Like, wow, because that doesn't happen when you live in Australia or the UK or America. Because that shit's expensive. Last but not least, the sights. You have amazing places to see. You have a metropolis. You have the escape of Tokyo. You have so much technology. And you may go back and you may complain about internet speed back in your own country, but hey, that's just what happens here. And you can get deers walking around you too as well in Nara, Kinkakuchi, Golden Temples, and all that shit. You know what? Come, save a bit of money, because you will definitely spend more than you expect to spend. Just come, because yeah, just do it. Just for the love of God, do it. You need to travel, because you gonna fuck up if you're fucked up if you don't. Just travel. And in no way I'm actually being sponsored at all by Lonely Planet, but I just really like their shit. Like, it's the best. So if you got any questions, you'll let me know, yeah? Let me know. I definitely will help out with that. Creepy Moments 101. But hey, thanks for watching, so see ya.